Once again, good morning, all of you. In last lecture, we are seeing with the point that will be the GUI interface. Okay, in that we are using three methods. That will be a pack method, grind method, and place method. So these three methods we are using with the different points, which is we are implementing in the GUI application. Okay, so in last lecture we are seeing with the button, canvas, check button, entry, and label point. Okay, so entry and label will be a same, actually means what we are the value which we are inserting in a program, that will be we are putting on the entry. Okay, so just I will open last program. So in last lecture, we are saying with the point that will be the entry. Entry means what? Actually, a label means what? You have to see here the output. This white space where we are entering our name, that will be the entry point. Or okay, and the name where we are displaying this name, that will be the first name. It will be my label. Okay. So this will be the points which we are covering, and button and canvas. Okay. In canvas, we are seeing that different shapes we are displaying. Okay. So today we will see with the frame. Okay. So what is frame? Okay. So that point we will see now. So frame means what? It can be defined as a container to which we are adding some of the other element in the frame. Okay. So means what we are doing, we are organizing different content which present in our GUI application, that we are organizing together. Okay, we call it as this will be the collection of the different attribute which we are using in GUI, like a button, canvas, like that. So frame is having a different things which we call it as we are giving the background color, foreground color, or height, width, the parameter which we are passing in our program. So that we call it as that will be the frame. So we will see the program for frame. Okay, so first for frame we need to first to install write the program. So we import first. Just 1 minute. Okay, so we will see the program first. So here actually a program is very large, so that's why I will take the just a copy and paste. Okay, so first we need to import the package. Which package? Can anyone tell which package we need to implement the GUI program? That will be the tk-enter. Okay, so here I'm taking one of the variable declaration, that will be a root is equal to tk, and after that we are taking the frame. Okay, frame means what? We are in this frame we are taking the button or any other option which we are having. Okay, so frame is equal to frame of root means what? The root means what? It will be actually interface which we are taking actually. So here root, then frame dot pack method. The pack method means what? The pack method is what? It will be organize all the blocks before placing in the place. Means what? It will be organize our state. Pack method is what doing? Pack method is organizing. But the other method is we are having, that will be grid. It will be a represent our content in the table format. Okay, still we are not using this place method right now, but in other point we are having that method. So I will take here bottom frame. Means what? The bottom length of my frame which we are generating is equal to frame of root. After that, we are taking same dot pack method. In that, side is equal to bottom, means I want to put some of the attribute in my bottom. So here I am mentioning what side is equal to bottom. Okay. After that, what I am taking one of the radio button. Radio button means what? We know that we are selecting only one choice, so we call it as a, that will be the radio button. Okay. So button is equal to frame of text is equal to red, and foreground color is equal to a red. Means what? My text, the text which I am entering, that will be in the red color, and the foreground color will be the red. Okay. After that, a radio button dot pack is equal to side is equal to left. Means what I am doing here, I am putting different buttons in the top, bottom, left and right, like all the corners. So here I am giving the a different color to my each and every frame. Okay, so you have to see here the output. My output window is visible to all.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have to see here the output. Just so you have to see here the first my this line of code will be represent that I want to take the number. So you have to see here red, but my foreground color is what? Red. Means what? My text is a red, means my text is a red, and the color of that text will be the red. After that, I will take the one of the button in my left that color will be a brown, and foreground color is a brown. Okay. After that, I am taking one more left that will be the blue color, and after that I am taking one of the left is equal to left, but it will be a just 1 2 3. So you have to see here I will increase the size of my, so my 3 buttons. In the first button is a you have to see here in the bottom. After that, I will put in the left. You have to see here the bracket will be not fully consider. Why? Because I am increasing the size of my tk int, so it will be not representing me a good. So you have to see here the line, upper line, here line and here line, it will be not giving me the clear border. Okay. So and after that, one more is bottom, and we know we must have the root dot main loop to end. If we are not writing this, the program will be not consider as a end. Means what? It this line will be indicate that my loop will be clear, means my GUI design will be a complete. Means what? Frame means what? If we want to do the registration page, so in registration page we need a label, we need a text entry, then we need a button, or we having a lots of points which we are having here, like a radio button, a checkbox like that, or display the any message, scroll bar, spin bar. This all we need. So this all content we are implementing in the single frame. Okay, so we call it as a, this will be frame. Means what? Frame is a collection of all the attribute which we are using in our program. Means we call it as a this frame. Actually the frame we are implementing, means if we are implementing any GUI application, we are representing that the content which we are putting in that GUI, that will be representation of frame. So can anyone can anybody tell the example of the frames, different frames which we are using in daily? Yes. Yes. Can you tell frame, different frame examples which we are using in daily? Yes. You all are using different frames in daily. Yes. Can you tell anybody? You have to consider the example of this the window which you are seeing right now. Here we are having different. You have to say this part is having one of the tab, this part is having one of the tab, this part is having one of the tabs. So we call it as this also be one of the GUI na, or your Zoom meet. Here we are seeing the participation list. We are having different content over here. We are having like a chart, we are having meeting settings or background color, like all the point we are having here. Okay, so this will be one of the GUI. Okay, so now we will see the next, that will be the after. At last you have to implement actually frame, because frame is a collection of all the different attributes. So label is, we are seeing label completed. So now we will see the a list box. Okay, so how to implement the list box? Can anyone tell what is mean by list box? Yes, what do you mean by list?
Collection of data.
Collection of data. Yes, it's right. List means what? We are just list outing, like you are having the different subjects. So what we are doing, we are we are having list of that subject, so we call it as a, that will be the also one of the text item. Okay, so how to we are having different operation related to list, that will be activate that list, or we are selecting some of the content on that list, or we are inserting any element, like that we are having many more concepts. So now we will see the program for a list. Okay, for from tk and enter import okay. So I will take one of the top is equal to tk. Okay, these lines are compulsory for all GUI application, we know that. After that I will take that suppose tk my top is equal to label. We are taking actually, I will take here first one label. Okay, label is equal to label of top comma text is equal to suppose Python. Okay, text is equal to Python. After that, what here I will take one of the list box. Okay, I will take list box is equal to list list box of top. Okay, list box of top. Okay, then list box is equal to, okay, I want to I will, what I do, I will here use the insert method. Means I want now currently my list is having just top dot comment. So you have to say here, actually it will be a not displaying any label. Why? Because we don't have any output for this program right now. So what we are doing now, what I am doing, I will insert one of the element in my list. So insert, here I am using insert at first, suppose ds. Okay, data structure. And I will insert one more list box dot insert 2 comma dms. Okay, here what I am doing, I am taking label dot pack, means I will take the before insertion list box dot pack and top main loop. Okay, so what here I am doing, first I will add this, my text will be a Python, but after that I am using a insert operation and I will add some of the content in my program. What it will be, say that label 90.
L should be capital.
Yes. Then line number. Yes, just 1 minute. Actually, I will change the here name.
Ma'am, label is LABEL, na? BEL.
LAB, sorry.
And third line.
Three. L1. I will take L1. Okay, instead of this, I will take L1. Okay, so you have to say it here. My main title of my text will be what? Python. In that, I having the list that will be a DS and DMS. Okay, so this will be the program of the list box. So you have to write the program. In that, you have to take the text as a subject, and in that you have to add your all the subjects in list box. You have to implement list box program. If you have any doubt, then ask related to the list box. Yes, how many of you complete with the program? Yes, many of you are sending the program on the group also. Okay.
And previous program, ma'am.
So now we will move to the next point. Okay, the next point that will be the menu button. Okay, we will see the next point that will be the menu button. So how to implement menu button, now we will see. Okay, so menu button is what we are using menu button to display the menu items. Okay, it is same like representation is same like a list. Okay, so the menu button means what we are defining that drop down menu. Okay, drop down list, like we are representing that. So the item which we are inserting in that, it will be the like the same list content. Okay, we are using menu button to implement the various type of menu in the Python application. So we will see the program for that. So in that we are having the activated background, foreground, and color, how to we are giving the color, that all methods we are having, and also same we are providing the images also. Okay, so now we will see the program for the menu button. So here from tk enter import star. Okay, I will take top is equal to tk. Okay, now we will take the menu button is equal to menu. Menu button, in that we are taking top and comma text is equal to suppose language. Okay, text is equal to language, and I will set uh, one of the other variable is equal to no. Okay. Now we will take menu button dot grid. Menu button dot grid. We are taking here grid means a representation of the menu button is in a tabular format. So menu button dot menu, okay, is equal to menu of a menu button. Okay. After that, a menu button menu button dot menu dot, we are here taking just menu button of the name of our main for items menu, we are taking here menu. Okay, is equal to menu button dot menu. After that, menu button dot menu dot, we are taking add method. Here we are adding one of the check button. Okay, check button. So means what? For that we are taking here the check button. Of label is equal to C. Okay, C language format is equal to here and here. Now I will copy the same line. C++. Same. Okay, so these many elements I am inserting in my menu button. So now menu button dot pack and top dot main loop. Okay, so here what I am doing, I am taking menu button. In that I am adding 4 languages here. My main menu item will be the language. In that we are having these 4 languages. We are representing these 4 languages in the form of the check button. Why? Because we want to select any of the items. Okay. No text. Text.
TXT ना मैम. Field.
First menu button.
M should be capital in menu button.
Okay. Relief is equal to flat. Key value where is there? Yes. Menu, what unknown
Ma'am,
option?
M should be capital ma'am.
Which you called it? Here.
Menu button.
Yeah, here M is capital now, but here I am taking the this menu button as a variable declaration. But this will be my main menu, na, where I am declaring the element which is present in my menu.
No, ma'am. Add variable. It should be capital.
No, it is not needed actually. At the time of declaration, we need.
Ma'am, line number 9. Line number 9, menu M cap.
And ma'am, spelling of label, spelling mistake. Label.
Yes, anyone completed this program?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Configuration. Menu. Type, okay. So why it may be taking that you don't need here. Okay, so how many of you complete with this program?
Yes, ma'am. Completed.
Can you share your screen? Yes.
Ma'am, actually, I am attending the lecture on mobile.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have sent on group, ma'am.
Okay. Please. Yes. Okay. Okay. So just I will replace it. But actually it is not needed to write this menu as a capital. Why? Because we are taking here at main function, our main menu here. Just okay. You have to execute this program in your system. I think so it will be work. I think so my ideally problem is there because after doing the all the things capital, it will be not executed. So you have to try this code on your system. Many of are you completed, remaining completed. Okay, actually, many of you are getting the same error, which error I got here. So it is not needed to, you have to write all this menu in capital. Okay, I will share one more program with you. You have to see the output. All the students see here, if we don't need to write the capital M here, actually we need to write capital M at the here at the time of we are inserting some the main line here only, remaining all are the small, it is not needed, some of the are getting the error. Okay, so execute your program, roll number 43. So you have to see the output of the this menu button. If you have to click on that language, your all the menu will be displayed. Okay, so in some of the system we needed to write the all the menu buttons in capital, in some of the system we don't need to write all the buttons in the means menu button in the small like that. So there is no needed to write the all the menu button in capital, we need only this menu button to write in the capital. Okay, so all of you try this. राहू द्या, sharing राहू द्या अजून चालू.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, so all of you got the output.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now we will move to the next point. Okay. Okay, so next will be the menu. Okay, next will be the menu. It will be a same. We are taking in this program. That will be the menu. We are taking this menu means what? The main list means this display. We are taking this a menu. Okay, so we are complete with this a menu point also. So now we will take this message. Means what? Message means what? At the time of suppose we are doing some of the logins. So suppose our password or our user ID is wrong. We got one message, invalid credential. We got a invalid credential. So that time we are taking actually this message to display the means error or warning. Okay, so now we will see the program for this message. At the top here I will take suppose is equal to label. We need a one label because we are displaying like a unwanted error. So label of top, label of top comma te text is equal to hi. Okay, we are taking simple. What I should do, I will take w.pack method. Now we are taking the message box. Okay, dot we are taking the method that will be a show info because we want to display if we are having any error or the anything which we are putting in the wrong. So it will be we are using this show info method, means we are passing some of the message in this a show info. Show info, comma, suppose information. Okay, so I will take two. Okay, so if the error will be like any means the data representation will be invalid. So that time here I am writing two messages. Now I will take other method. Message box dot show show okay, I will take one. After that I will take remaining points. Top dot main loop. Here show correct no? Show the information so in not different. Okay, so from TK enter
I'm screen.
screen.
Not visible, ma'am.
Now my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am. Not visible.
Display high. Okay. So now here I will add more content here. Message box dot show warning. Warning. Showing show dot show error.
Ma'am, in show error R is missing. Miss.
Show information. Show message. So you have to see here the output. It will be just now you have to see my programming window. After execution of it will be a display me high method. If I will click on this high or I will click on this okay, you have to see here it will be show other error means warning error. And after that it will be show error means we know that we are having symbol for like information, we are having red triangle for warning we are having the yellow color triangle, and for any error we are having like this symbol. So if you I will click on this I will execute once again. You have to see here the differences of the different errors. So you have to see here first it will be a display me the information error. After I will click on this okay, it will be a display me the warning error, and after that it will be display me the error in program like we are occurring that time. It will be represent all the lines in the red. So we are seeing here different types of error. Or now here I will take one more to means I want to ask any questions. So for that we are having attribute that will be ask a question, ask question. Question is question is it's wrong. What is output? Okay. So you have to see here, I will click on all. So it will be asked what is the output. Okay. So this GUI, I am not putting this yes and no in my program. Okay. It will be a built-in function, which we are using the method that will be the ask a question. Okay. These all are the methods which we are using in this message box. Means we are having different types of message. So if suppose we are having a login page GUI, at that time we are having this because if our output in the user ID and password will be wrong, that time it will be written as the warning error. So all of you understood this? That will be the message box. Yes, all of you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now you have to implement this. You have to take the different types of error here, messages for the message box. How many of you completed? Okay, so all of you understood this message box? Okay, now we will move to the next, that will be the radio button. Okay, so can anyone tell what will be the what we call it as a radio button? Means what will be the representation of the radio button? So the radio button is what means we are taking the in radio button we are using the sometimes we know that at the time of solving MCQ test we are using the most of the time a radio button. So in radio button we are taking text. We are mentioning the like at the time of finding the gender, that time we are using radio button, and many of the registration form we are having like different choices, so that time we are using this radio button. Okay, so we will see here the program from TK enter import star. I will take here top is equal to TK. No. Is equal to now. I will take one more variable declaration that will be value. In this value, I am passing all the points related to radio button. Okay. So here I will write radio button. Radio button 1 equal to like the representation of a radio button we are using like a key value pair. We are representing key value pair here. Now I will take the comma. A 3. Okay, now what I do, I will here take one of the for loop. Why? Because we are selecting only one button at the same time. So here for I will take text x comma x comma value. Okay, in value values dot items radio button of top comma text is equal to text comma variable is equal to v variable equal to v comma value 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 this value is equal to value dot value comma indicator is equal to 0. Indicator is equal to 0, comma, I will give a background and the background is equal to blue. Okay, dot back field is equal to suppose x comma iPad is equal to suppose 5. It is equal to string string var items is not defined. Impact expected to text value is value.
Ma'am, screen is not visible.
Okay, I will check. Okay, now my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Radio button is equal to top of text is equal to main. R1 is equal to radio button of top, comma, text is equal to post, text is equal to post, comma, one. काय म्हणला? हा हा So you have to see here, it will be display me the output, but here I am not doing any of the coding over here. Simply I will display the radio button. So the output will be like this. At the time we are selecting both the, okay. So this will be the radio button, okay. So if here we are using, if any, a for loop, then we will take the single radio button at the same time to select. So you have to just use any of the loop, and you have to just write the program for gender, and you have to use the radio button over there, and you have to display the output, okay. This will be the simple representation of the radio button. So you have to do the program for the for selecting the gender. So for title, you have to take the one of the label. In that you have to write the label is equal to gender means. Here we will take label. You have to take the select the label for the giving the title. Label of top, comma, text is equal to Okay, so you have to implement this radio button program for your homework. After completion of this program, you have to share on our group. Okay, you have to take the label and button to submit that data like that. Yes. Okay, so we have to remaining 2 points, that will be a scroll bar and spin bar. Okay, so that 2 points we are seeing in the next lecture. Okay, so you all have remaining points which we are covering out of this 13. Okay, so you have to implement all this program in one at last. Okay, like you have to design one of the registration page or any login page. Okay, so we will stop here today. You have to do the remaining program and you have to share on the group. Okay.